I am filming on the fly. I wasn't planning to do this, but as you can see, I cut my hair and I haven't filmed it yet, so it's a mess right now, and I apologize if it looks like a wreck. Anyway, I am filming on the fly because I decided I would do the Chloe Ting 2-week shred, and I saw how much publicity it was getting on YouTube and decided that I would go ahead and film a before and after results just to see how it really worked. My 40 something butt is not going to respond to it the way a lot of people will. So I thought it might be interesting to see what happens when I try to do it. I have already done day 1. I am entering day 2. So we will see how it works out. This video, if I do decide to upload it, will be purely beginning and end results. And I will post my measurements from the beginning and end, just to see how much good it does to do this sort of a more concentrated midsection workout focus. I usually do Pop Sugar Fitness or Cindy Cummings, and I prefer those workouts. I love them, but I saw how much publicity this got online, so I thought I would try it. That being said, I'm going to be eating relatively healthy. I'm not going to be following any particular diet plan. I'm just going to be watching my calories every day, and we will see what happens. Okay, so that was day 2. I'm just going to say, I miss Sydney. Sydney is so motivating, guys. You have no idea how much she and her little motivating voice and her little chipper personality have kept me going in a workout, because with the sort of forensic quality of these workouts, it is almost like I'm being told what to do by a robot. No offense to Chloe, but it's so hard. Okay, so in this workout, I will say that one of the things I would definitely take note of is that this was a 33-minute workout, so it was a combination of 3 different workouts, and they were all for your abs. They're very high impact, so it's not really just for abs, it's for your whole body too. That's why I'm so red. But I will say that paying attention to the beat of the music as opposed to how fast she's doing it is super, super important, because if you're going by the music, it makes it super easy. Not super easy, but it makes it much easier to stick with the routine and stick with the minute or so that you have to do each exercise. Because if you're doing it by the same, in the same intensity, not in the tempo that she's doing it, it's going to be a lot more difficult for you to keep it up. So the music, I think she chose intentionally for that reason. That also said, this is the second day. A couple of these workouts were new to me, or this last workout was new to me. I will definitely say that I had to take breaks occasionally. Not very long, but for instance, on the side plank, that is a really intense side plank that she's doing. It's with the legs out straight. I put my bottom knee down, because my shoulder will tend to lock up if I put that much pressure on it. So keep that in mind. There are ways that you can alter these. She has some lower impact options available to you, but I don't think they're necessarily consistent throughout. So just keep up with that part of it. Okay, that's day 2 down. We'll see how it goes. Okay, just finished day 4. This one has an arms and core workout in it, the first time I've done that. The problem with this series of planks that you're doing for so many days on end is that I feel like it can lend itself to some joint issues. My left elbow is starting to feel strained. So regardless of how strong I feel like the rest of my muscles are, if my joint gives out, that's going to be a bad thing. So we'll keep an eye on it. I may have to take a break, like a day or 2 or so, just to kind of recover. I thought I would also mention my diet today. Oh my God. I had a Whopper for lunch. I had a Kind bar for breakfast with some coffee, and I had a Whopper for lunch. A Whopper is 650 calories without cheese, and I got it without cheese, but I really wanted the Whopper, so I got it anyway because I was starving and I hadn't eaten all day really, except for the Kind bar. And then I'm gonna have fish tacos for dinner. My calories will end up being under the calorie goal. I also had a gin and tonic. My calories will end up being under the calorie goal, but that does not mean that my pie chart on MyFitnessPal will be exemplary. Let's just put it that way. 650 calories in a Whopper. And was it worth it? Absolutely. opinions on this workout routine. This is hugely, enormously popular on YouTube. It's one of those virally style type videos that so many people are doing, and some of the results look questionable, let me just say. So I decided to see how it worked for me, somebody who's over 40 and somebody who is already relatively fit. I am actually more fit now than I think I've been in my whole life because of the kind of job I have. I've got a pretty physically demanding job, so I'm having to keep my fitness level up in order to meet those demands. And so I do feel like that I am more fit now than I have been in the past. I will say that these workouts are very stringent, they're very difficult, and you will see some results after 2 weeks, definitely. There is no way that you can do this level of workout for 2 weeks straight, and it's 12 days technically because there's 2 rest days. There's no way that you can do this level of workout for 2 weeks and not see some results. You will see a result, you will see an improvement in your fitness level, you will see an improvement in the way you feel, but unless you are really watching your fat intake, and I mean really watching your fat intake, you will probably not see a lot of difference in inches or definition. Just because of the time frame, 2 weeks, unless you've completely changed your diet and were already relatively fit beforehand, I don't see how this could have the type of results that you're seeing on a lot of these people. That said, they are young, and they're a lot younger than me, so that could be the reason. I'm going to show you my before and after so you can see there's definitely a little bit of difference when it comes to just tightness in general. But there is no like six pack here. And I definitely think that I am not somebody who enjoys these clinical style, countdown, watch the reps, like voiceover recording. I'm not that person. I don't like these type of workouts, and I love Sydney Cummings. I love how excited she is. I love that she's working out with me, and I'm not just seeing a recording of her working out. Even though I know it's a recording, it feels like we're working out together and that she's actually an instructor at the front of the room. That is very motivating to me. So this is not my style of workout. Some people probably really love this, and this is nothing to knock Chloe Ting because she's extremely fit and she knows what she's doing. She's very knowledgeable, but the style of these videos is not my favorite. I was 38 inches in the bust, 31.5 in the waist, and 39 inches in the hips before this video, or before this workout challenge. I am now 38, 31, 39, so I lost half an inch. Like I said, it's not a miracle worker. It's something that would be great for somebody who is never, who needs to bust through a plateau, like if you've reached a spot in your workouts where you feel like you just kind of want something new to challenge yourself. And it's a great option for somebody who is maybe trying to improve their fitness level quickly, because once you've done this, you do feel like you can move on and do anything. These are very hard workouts. So that's all I'm going to say about that. No, I didn't get the results that I necessarily wanted, but I definitely got the results I expected. I feel more fit. I feel stronger. I feel more capable. That some of the moves were relatively easy by the time I finished the challenge, as opposed to how they were at the beginning. And I'm happy with it for that reason. But I'm definitely not. I'm looking forward to going back to Sydney Cummings and just getting back on my normal routine. I stayed within my calorie goal, but I didn't really lower my fat significantly because I do eat more healthy fats than I have in the past, but I find that when I lower my fat significantly, I can see it in my face, and it's not something I really care for, so that's why I don't do that much. But that's my feelings on it. Glad I did it. Probably wouldn't do it again. Thanks.